All right, listen, man.
Oh.
Usually I was going to keep this quiet, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm a little thinking that you working here is a conflict of interest with what you got at your shop.
How?
How? You go there, you can fix cars no problem more with a little bit of G&E. A lot of people are going to feel like they're not going to want to come here because they'll just go to your spot to do
But like I said before, Tommy, it's limited.
That would make sense, Tommy, if there wasn't 10 people on the roster. And that would also make sense if we didn't fire 15 people on the roster.
Yeah, including
if Eddie
me.
went to look,
nice.
if he was there, he's not even on the roster. You're not on the roster. Mary's not on the roster. Otto came in and cleaned the entire roster completely clean. Scott cleaned. We have 11 people on the roster. And if you're worried about 11 people in this city fixing 11 cars, then I don't think we're on the same wavelength when it comes to our brains, because 11 people in a sea of thousands is something you should never worry about.
Right.
That's the minority.
Well, it was 11 now, you know what I'm saying? So we're on the same fucking wavelength, motherfucker, because we're all on it now.
Even if it was
What do you mean we're not, motherfucker? Listen,
even if it was 15, even if it was 20 people in a sea of thousands of people. In a sea of fucking,
so here's the thing, though, right?
There's 14 people. There was maybe 4 people, 3 on a max that would have keys, and the people who did have keys work here at the shop.
I just thought there was a conflict of interest with you being there doing that shit. That's all.
Well, Hutch, you would still send people down here and mediate in between the races, right?
Of course. Listen,
I mean, that's
all
the
beautiful thing about my shop. Even if I want to go
I'm speaking my shit, right?
Quick, it doesn't matter. It takes me 5 seconds. I'd go there, do my thing, and then come straight here. It'd literally be a 15-second bypass.
It's like 10 people? Now it is, motherfucker. I don't even use
that shop other than building or making my own stuff, and even with that, it's a completely different class of vehicles. Your guys' vehicles, my vehicles, are not even in the same wavelength. Like, it's not even... We aren't even competing. If anyone's competing against me, it's PDM, and they're competing against you guys. So we have a common. I won't say a common enemy, but we have a common enemy when it comes to business.
PDM don't fix cars.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Tommy, and I thought the same. But when you really think about it, like, no one's going down there really, other than the select few people.
I know that guy hopped over to say that. I know, stupid.
And both places help facilitate the scene in different ways.
Exactly. You guys are more in the public eye. My business is completely out of the public eye. You guys do everything here, and you guys are going to get a lot of foot traffic. When you guys get swamped, you guys can go there. That's the whole premise of where my place is. No one knows about it. I had to shoot a woman in her head yesterday because she was outside the shop just wandering around.
Oh, my God.
It's completely underground, and no one knows about anything that's going on there. There's going to be cops who are going to be sniffing around the tuner shop. It always happens. It's always going to be a thing. You guys are selling sports cars that are going to be used in races. It's what's going to happen.
Don't need to fucking tell me that, bro.
No one is going to look my way. There's no reason for them to. There's nothing in my name. There's no paper trail. There's no foot tracks. Everything is 100% quote unquote clean but dirty. And everyone knows, especially in this circle, that my first interest and my only interest is the tuner shop. It's always been that way. I've been around. I consider myself one of the, I don't want to call the OGs because obviously you guys have been around a lot longer than me, but I've been around for years, and the tuner shop is always first. I told Eddie this when I brought him into the shop.
Yep.
I'm going to bite my bullet on this next one. Right. Okay. You love the shop, right?
Of course.
Where you been the last 2 days?
Where have I been?
Yeah.
Where have you needed me here for? I'm the night shift. We don't have a night shift. Whenever I talked to Eddie, he literally told me, I have a job for you, but it's not doing anything right now. I said, okay.
That's what, yeah.
I believe you were a supervisor for a little while, though, right?
Would you say this?
You were a mechanic supervisor for a little while, right?
I just gave him a temporary role.
Exactly. I was a mechanic supervisor so that I could have keys to the shop and I could walk in and out, and I didn't have my night shift role yet, so he put me at that so that I would have keys to the building.
All right, and I'm going to tell you one thing, and this is serious, dog, okay? All right? We're probably going to start a fight right here, but I know it was you that stole my baby oil.
Jesus Christ.
I know it was you.
What?
No.
It had all this French mustache-looking motherfucking shit all over it. And I knew it was you.
Couldn't have been me because this is a Sharpie, motherfucker.
Well, it looked like you. Okay?
Ain't me. Not me. I use cocoa butter from Bobby Boulet's.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what? You're fucking fired.
Nope, you can't fire me, Tommy.
Want to bet? Oh, I
Hell
can.
yes.
Let me do it right
You told me
fucking now.
fucking ramee. You must have a chat with everyone.
How you feel about that, Tommy?
What?
There's so many motherfuckers from my crew in this building all the time.
Oh, dude, you know what? You know what, dog? You know what?
Tell me.
All I'm gonna say, right, is 3 words, dog. Okay.
Okay.
Lang was right.
Why is that?
Because I remember we had.
Listen.
Okay.
Because Lang and his group of people, they were going to fuck me over. So I decided to not go with them, and CG and those boys helped me out. They helped us out.
Here's the difference that you got to understand, Tommy.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be good.
If Eddie makes one call, this shop is about to go down, and he needs someone to go and cut Bass's head off, or he needs someone to go and blow up MRPD, or he needs someone to go and get the heat off this place. He needs someone to go and murder a family of 4, or he needs someone to go and blow up the courthouse and all the judges in it with 20 hostages. He needs someone to go and put their lives on the line and go to prison for the next 9 months. He knows he can make one call to me or any of my boys, and that will happen. You say you don't need me, but what are you going to do? You're going to send a mechanic with fucking minimal knowledge of the crime world to go out there and produce something like a C4 inside
we'll send the
MRPD?
Vagos, who we got a good relationship for the car that we did.
Come on. What the Vagos are only good with us because we have something to offer them.
Right, and we've helped them back,
we're
though.
not stealing out of our trunks outside.
Why would the fuck would you go with the Vagos over CG that have fucking helped us out from the ground up? Why are you thinking us and them when it comes to CG? I don't fucking understand.
Dog, can you just... Yo, Eddie, man, do you mind moving away a little bit, dog? That chain is blaring me, man. Just chill.
The Burger Shot hired 4 Vagos employees. The Vagos employees never showed up to the Burger Shot. So what did the Burger Shot do? They fired the Vagos employees. What has happened since that day? They have robbed the Burger Shot. They have shot Shelly probably 20 times. And they have used the Burger Shot employees as their own little bank trust fund. And the same shit will happen to you guys. The moment you guys fire the Vagos and they're not doing their fucking jobs, they're going to burn you and everybody with it.
No chance.
That's the difference. You're talking about some roach fucking Southside gang instead of people who run this fucking city.
Run this city. Here we go. So because you run the city, you have to be part of every piece of the pie, right? Got it.
Run anything that to do with the crime. There's no one who sits on top other than Chain Gang. And if you don't value that information, I guarantee you my boys will sell their fucking pieces of the pie back to you guys and say, all right, good fucking luck. And I guarantee you this is the moment that happens, I'm also not going to be here either.
So what you got to say is I got to bow down to you as being the top crew in the city.
That's not what he said.
To gain that respect? But you saying I've got to recognize that who you are. Otherwise, your boys are going to leave. That's what you just said.
He wants you to recognize how useful they are to us, Tommy.
The way you're fucking treating people from CG is fucking ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was talking to Vinny chilling, no problem at all. How the fuck am I the one being bad when Ramee's here giving me shit, telling me HR shit, and telling me I'm in the wrong for doing something right, but his homie is doing something wrong, but he's in the right. But I'm the one in the wrong, dog? How the fuck does that make sense?
First off, you ought to know by now, and everyone in here knows by now, when it comes to CG, nothing runs thicker than blood when it comes to us. So anytime that you talk to any of our people, any Garrett, Ramee, Randy, Vinny, doesn't matter if we're taking a shit in a urinal, we're going to say that that's the right thing to do. That's just the way we are. We always have each other's back.
And that happens in the business, though?
Be with you guys. The moment that Eddie wanted or needed absolutely anything and he came to me, I would 100% throw my fucking shit on the line to do it. Anytime Mary has been getting chased by the cops, I've always been the one to jump right in there and pit those motherfuckers and go to prison doing it. Anytime any of the racers step out of line, I'm the first motherfucker to cut their heads off and throw it into a fucking ocean.
Mary.
I've always been like that. So are my boys. That's the way that we operate. That's the way that we are. We're family. We're always going to have each other's backs more than anything, more than we have your back, the shop's back, anybody's back. But as long as you do us right, we don't bite the hand that feeds us. It's how we always are. And you can sit here and put the Vagos on a pedestal and think that they're even anywhere remotely close to the same area or the same wavelengths we are, which they're not even in this. Where they're playing in the kiddie pool and we're in the goddamn ocean, Tommy.
Listen, motherfucker, okay? They're good at shit, right?
These
And so were they. They've been around longer than you.
No,
oh my
bullshit.
God, you gotta be kidding me.
You are senile, motherfucker. You got
I'm senile
before you walked in this.
Are you serious, dog? Okay.
All right.
All right, man. You think I don't know that shit, dog? Okay. You know how long I've been around? Okay. I know how long you've been around.
For a while, 100%.
Listen, it's not a fucking competition, guys. Come on with this shit.
What is this?
But I'm explaining something, but you both are like coming to me. Okay, but then when you say something, I have to completely listen. But when I back talk to you, it's like, whoa, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you being so hostile?
Everything that you're saying doesn't make any sense. The moment that you even put Vagos anywhere near my boys is an insult to everything they built. They aren't even anywhere near us.
So to say that, right? To say that we don't need certain things from you, we can have it with the Vagos, is a complete insult to you. So
no,
because.
But that's the person to make that call. The man to my right is.
Let me say something. You know what's a fucking insult? Is the deputy mayor caught the Vagos breaking into our cars our first day open. That's a fucking insult.
Now look who's jumping.
You know
in.
what
That should piss all of you off.
That Mike from the Vagos was the first motherfucker to get caught driving a car without a license.
See, look at this guy. Look, we're already getting hate in chat. Your hate boner for CG is showing. Bro, you are out of your mind, bro. I love Vinny. In fact, I love Vinny a lot, man. Dude, Vinny is the boy. I love Vinny. You know what I mean? I love Vinny. Vinny is fucking awesome, and he is such a good role player, and I love role playing with him. The thing that I'm trying to get
CG's been
into.
with us every step of the way, brother. They're who we can always count on.
Right. Okay. All I'm saying, man, is
a few of them are coming in here and doing a bit of business, and having a bit of fun, and having a bit of a laugh. And as if the
what I'm saying is like I'm trying to explain certain things
look,
from what we've
like,
role played for months.
To deal with them sometimes, but at
Does
the
that
end
make
of the day,
sense?
You know, they're just having fun, and you can forget about it like 20 minutes after it happens. You know.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that Ramee is a saint. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Randy is a saint. I'm not gonna sit here that Vinny isn't hard to deal with.
I can't believe
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
even
sit here
role
and
play,
say
right?
that Garrett isn't a fucking idiot. Obviously, this is all true. But again, what you cannot buy in this city is loyalty. Everyone here knows that. Loyalty is as useful as a fucking stick that is about to break. Every single person in here is a spineless fucking coward, right? But when you don't have to worry about when it comes to loyalty is CG. Motherfuckers, they are to die for each other, and let alone to die for the shop if it needs to be that way. Doesn't matter. They will go for it. It's just how we are.
I'm gonna stop before I get a shit ton of chat hoppers say come in.
We're not built on stilts. We're built
so I'm
on
gonna
a
stop on this, but I'm gonna stop.
The moment you burn that bridge,
yeah, I'm gonna stop.
The moment you say this, thank God you didn't say this to Ramee, because the moment you do say this,
I would have been
Ramee,
happy to
he's
say
not
it to
gonna
him.
be level-headed. He's gonna say fuck you, fuck this shop, and he's gonna burn this bitch to the ground.
Why?
That's
What? Because I got an opinion.
Because
and
you're
it's
disrespecting everything.
Disrespect. How is it disrespected? I'm trying to put a point across, saying that a couple of things. Like I'm questioning, like if it's a conflict of interest, if him working at the shop and being at his spot. He told me that a lot of people. Hold on. You told me a lot of people got fired. Otto got rid of a lot of people. No worries. That's fine. Okay. I know that info now, and I fully understand. No problem at all now. Okay. Now we're talking about the Vagos shit, okay, and like with you guys and the loyalty to the shop, right? And you're saying, listen, if you need this or if you need that, you got people who can handle it. You guys handle it, blah blah blah, right? What I was trying to say was that we wouldn't. From me personally, and from what I've seen, and with the conversations that we had with the Vagos, we wouldn't need CG all the time to cover all that shit. We wouldn't get you in trouble for that shit. Because the Vagos said they would do that shit for us too. Now I don't know if you love that shit. Okay.
What would you like if something was going down and this shop was on the fucking threshold of being shut down, and you had to get a crew to be able to save this shit? Who would you turn to?
I'm not saying that.
Harry, would you turn to the Vagos?
Are you fucking? Oh god.
I don't think that's what
you're saying, Tommy.
Hold
you're
on.
saying
I don't know if this is what that's about.
CG or not, that you could go with the Vagos.
Hold on. I think what Tommy's trying to say is he feels like, you know, some people are acting like they're, you know, above everyone here when they're not. You know, I think that's what it really comes down to.
what I'm trying to say is that you said that you can shoot 20 cops and shit like that for the shop if we needed to. Okay. Now, sure, you saying it would be a distraction for CG to do it, right? That's what you said, right? And that you could handle it no problem at all, right? But what I'm telling,
what I said is that my boys are ride or die.
Right or die. That's right.
Give them anything, they're going to protect that with their lives and every single resource that we have. That's
right.
what I said.
So here's the thing, right? CG is very loyal to the shop. So if you did something, it may come back on the shop. But we got the Vagos who have really no affiliation to the shop who are willing to do something for us. You feel me now? You know what I'm saying here?
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why are they willing to do something for you?
Because we're helping them out with something.
Okay.
What do you mean they have nothing that comes back to the shop? We have some of them working here. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but what?
Everything in this city.
Eddie is just like, yo, Eddie needs to just fucking back me when I'm trying to explain some shit.
Saying, hey, I'll help you guys out because I'm a nice fucking person. If you think that, you're
damn, Eddie's
they are all
fucking
here sucking your dick because they want a fucking car. And they know that none of them fucking race.
This motherfucker going against me hard.
Now, granted, I understand some of them are in the tsunami after me. I know that I was around last night and Benji was there. But again, those motherfuckers, the only reason that they're here is because they want something for you. And I'm not
Give me a second, Sal. Give me a second, brother. And I think you dropped one as well. Yo, 5. Give me a second, guys, all right? Give me a second, guys.
If you have something to give, they'll be there to take it. That's just the way that everything is. But for you to sit here and say that the Vagos are going to hold this shop and protect this shop for nothing is just straight up stupidity. That's not the case. The Vagos are here because they see the shop being something and giving them something later on. It's the only reason they're here. It's the only reason they operate here.
Don't say it, Tommy.
Or they're
Don't
willing
say
to
it.
operate here.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Okay. 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 No problem, baby.
Look, I think at the end of the day, we just need to remember that, you know, we're all family here and we're here to work together.
Yeah, I don't see why it's an us and them situation. I just don't think it is that way at all.
It isn't.
Okay. Understood, man. You know what, then? I'll apologize for my POV and my point of view, dog. Okay? No problem, man. Well, yep. Okay. No problem.
Look, if you know, if you feel like we're getting, you know, walked over by anyone, we can bring that up. But I don't really think any of that's happening right now, you know.
Well, I don't think I think if I even speak my language and say anything at all, I got about, 5 people against me, whatever I say.
I'm not against
you.
Because
it doesn't work in a certain favor. That's what I'm trying to say, you know?
Say what's on your mind. Don't bottle it up and have it fucking explode someday and make shit worse. What's on your mind?
Oh, we ain't even going to mention it now.
Why?
Because we're not going to mention it now. Because otherwise I'm going to have Hutch like kind of preach to me about shit. Eddie back fucking everything with what he's saying and disagree with everything I'm saying.
You are... Oh, my God.
What do you mean, oh, my God?
I was on your side when you were saying you was conflicted about what he was doing. But then you think about it, he's not really conflicted. It's not...
We discussed it. I just said that.
Yeah, right. And Hutch has always wanted the shop to be what it is from the start, and is willing to help out.
You know what's something funny too, man? And
give me a second, chat. Sorry, I got
I have nothing. The shop gives me and brings me absolutely nothing. I don't want a car. I don't want to make money here. I don't want anything from the shop. I am here because this is the heart and soul of the racing. That is the only reason I'm
Sorry, guys. I know you're dropping subs, but RP is deep right now. You feel me?
I'm not here to suck Eddie's,
Mary's, and your
dick so I can get a fucking cool car. I have my car. Everyone here knows I race my Mustang.
Sorry, guys.
It's the only car I ever want to race, and it's the only car I will race. If it's good or if it's bad, it's what I drive. Just how I am. All of us here have an identity within the car that we drive. That is my identity. I'm not here to get anything. I'm not here to be able to make money or to get my own car or whatever. I am here because I love the shop. You guys are considered my family, and I take care of you always. It's just the way that I am. You should know this more than anybody.
Yeah, it's about taking care of the races, and that's what you've wanted from the start. That's what the warehouse is about, and we can work together rather than saying, "Oh, these guys are gonna, we're gonna be fighting against each other."
My whole idea with the warehouse was that there were certain racers that didn't have cars, and I wanted to get them cars. It's the only reason. And the reason why it didn't work is because my employees wanted more money than they needed. So I fired them, and I'm going to buy cars out of my own pocket and rent them for absolutely nothing so people can race. That's the reason I have my shop. That's the reason me and Otto built this shit, is to help people get into the race scene. This is the big
appreciate
leagues.
the subs,
I
guys,
have the minor leagues.
Thank you for the subs.
I am
guys,
a
all
filter to you guys. I am
Appreciate
getting
it,
people's interest in cars, giving them the ability to drive a car so that maybe one day they can afford a fucking sports car and come here and get it. That's all I am. I'm little fish, you guys are the big fish. And I 100% respect that. I have from day one.
Right.
That's the case. Oh, we're all here to facilitate the scene and make sure it runs properly.
Again, I know my boys are fucking idiots sometimes, obviously. I fired Ramee myself for my own company. I know this, right?
Please don't hate
I
in chat, guys. All right.
Dumb.
Understand
But
you got your favorite
never doubt
streamers,
about my boys is that they're not going to have your back.
but
I've been in straight up fucking
Guys,
fist fights with every single one of them,
yeah?
and then got caught by the cops, and they came and shot them all. That's just the way that they are.
They're ride or
It's the way
die.
we
I mean,
operate.
if you called on them, Tommy, to do anything, they'll do it.
I just
And they might irritate you sometimes. They irritate fucking me. Ramee irritates
Irritate
the fuck
me.
out of me.
it's not.
Every day, me and Ramee have a fight. He told me my business was never going to succeed and it was worthless. But I still love him, and I'd still die for him. I'd die tomorrow if you asked me to.
Yeah, hopefully there's just no fucking hate, guys. All right. I know we've had chat hoppers at the moment, and listen, yeah, I'm just.
All right? Are we square? I don't think we need to sit up here any longer.
Yeah, I think we're squared
Yeah, we're
up
good.
for now.
All right.
But if you steal that baby oil, you're fucked. You know that, right?
It also depends on like the